For some great NWAC women's basketball. Again, winner of this game will face Lower Columbia College tomorrow at 4 p.m. So a lot on the line here. One team will be sent home, one will be advancing. Who will it be? We'll have the answer to that question and more after this.
More than a number, more than living paycheck to paycheck. You're a multitasking life engineer full of experience. That's why you belong here, where you'll find more one-on-one attention from faculty, with programs that can lead to in-demand jobs, and the support you need to get where you want to go, all at an affordable price. Get started now. Edmonds Community College, edcc.edu.
And we're back at Everett Community College as we're set for Game 4 of today's NWAC women's basketball action. Again, hello everybody, I'm Wes Tucker. I'll be keeping you company throughout this matchup between the Mount Hood Community College Saints and the Bellevue Community College Bulldogs. For those who haven't tuned in today, we've had a lot of great basketball played already. A few lopsided games to say the least, as Lower Columbia College came away with the victory in the third game played today, just about a half hour ago. A 21-point total lead is what brought them to a victory. And they will face the winner of this game tomorrow at 4 p.m. Loser of this game will go home. Other games today, Centralia took a loss to the Columbia Basin Hawks, and Peninsula lost a truly physical game to Umpqua. Umpqua and Columbia Basin will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. We'll have that game live for you right here. Hope to have you on board for that one. Again, the women's championship games will not be played until next weekend. It's a long tournament we got going on here. The Final Four and the championships for both men's and women's brackets will happen next weekend. So mark your calendars. We got a lot of great basketball coming your way. Those starters are making their way out to the court. We're just about ready. We'll go ahead and take you through the starters once more. Sierra Cole for Bellevue. Casson Hopkins, Molly Dixon, and Melinda and Brenda Akoto. And starting for the Saints, Mackenzie Long, Tatiana Lyles, Jessica Parker, Rachel Watson, and Ashley Collins. The refs are on the court, the players on the floor. We're just about ready for NWAC women's basketball tip-off now. Immediately winning it is the Saints. Bellevue comes away with it first in the hands of Hopkins. They go on the outside now. Akoto to Akoto. Again, the Akoto twins have been a force to be reckoned with throughout the NWAC this season. And now on the outside, pushing in for Mount Hood, it's going to be Lyles. They give it off to Parker. And nearly taken away by one of the Akotos. With it now is Casson Hopkins. Still a good game so far. I mean, how could it not be? We just got underway. A 2-0 lead for Bellevue. They try to get it over to Okoto. And it ends up back in the hands of the Saints. It's going to be Long putting it up. And we are tied at 2. Some good back and forth action so far as Okoto comes away with the ball. Moving it up. They go on the outside. Get it to Hopkins. Hopkins moves it on backwards. Sign in the hands of Okoto. Okoto, the mid-range, 2. In and out, no good. Watson will get it over to Long. Long saunters across half court. They go up on the outside to Watson. And out they go to Parker. Parker pushing the paint, tries to go up, no good. Okoto with the steal. And thrown out of bounds at the Bellevue bench. So it'll be Mount Hood ball from just in front of the Bellevue bench. Again, Mount Hood wearing the black and red uniforms. Bellevue wearing the white and red uniforms. And both of them just happen to have a bulldog in their logo. Tell you, it's a broadcaster's nightmare right there. And in they push. They go to Okoto. Okoto pushing the paint, and in it goes. Bellevue leads 4-2. Long, wasting no time getting back across. They give it off to Lyles. Lyles pushing up, tries to go up, and is fouled. So Lyles will get 2 shots. That foul on Melinda Okoto, her first foul, the team's first as well. And now Lyles will get the opportunity to shoot a couple. Good on the first one. And we set things up for the second. Basket here would tie us at 4 in the early goings of this contest. And there you have it. Hopkins, they go on the outside now. Pushing up, and they try to get it to Melinda Okoto. But it's stolen away by Lyles. Lyles on the outside, they give it up to Watson. And Brenda Okoto comes up with it. Pushing with it now is Dixon. Hopkins right back to Dixon. Dixon up to Okoto. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Mount Hood basketball. Heavily contested there, but Mount Hood comes away with the call. They give it to Long. Long moves across half court. And how about that? Some aggressive offense being played. Able to save it before it goes back across the line. They give it over to Lyles. Lyles from the corner, pushing in. And there'll be a call, resulting in a throw-in for the Saints. Long will go over to do the honors. Throw goes into Parker. Parker dancing around the outside, gives it over to Long. Long assessing the situation. Lyles gets free. They go over to Parker. Parker pushing up. They go backwards to Long. Out to the corner to Collins. Collins pushing. And now Long pushing again. Shot clock at 5. And Watson comes away with 2. So Dixon trying to move her way through, finds her teammate Hopkins over near the scorer's table. And long shot, no good. Collins comes away with it. Electrifying first 4 minutes of the first quarter. Pushing outside, Long for 3. Splashdown. Dixon, a 1-on-2 situation. Okoto, they give across to Hopkins, no good. And Watson seemed to come away with it, but a jump ball. It's going to go to the Saints. Again, winner of this contest will face the Lower Columbia College Red Devils tomorrow at 4 p.m. as we go from the Sweet 16 to the Elite 8 in NWAC basketball. Long moving her way outside, finds Lyles. Lyles tries to put it up front, but no good that time. It's going to sail past her teammate. Hopkins with the ball, gives it over to Dixon, over to Akoto. Akoto moves up to Sierra Cole. Akoto for two, no good. However, her sister on the rebound, and jump ball. It's gonna go to Bellevue. Hopkins ready to put the ball back in play. Goes out to Sierra Cole. Cole right back to Hopkins. Pushing in, they get it to Akoto, and just missing two. Lyles, in it goes, and some great defense. It'll be Bellevue basketball. And a timeout's called. So away we will step, 9-4 in the early goings. We'll be right back after this.
Not backtrack, man.
Soldiers in the Guard's intelligence field gather information on the enemy using a variety of tactics. Scanning foreign communications, conducting interrogations, and debriefing friendly contacts, all while delivering and coordinating data to help allies on the battlefield or stop civil emergencies. The enemy can't hide from Guard intelligence.
And back now at Everett Community College, it is a 9-4 lead for the Mount Hood Saints. And we take a quick look at some quick stats. Mount Hood is currently 3 of 4 on field goals, 2 for 2 on free throws, and they're 1 of 1 on their threes. We go to the opposite side, and it's 2 for 6 on field goals, 0 for 1 on 3 points, and we've yet to have a free throw opportunity for the Bellevue Bulldogs. So a clean game thus far, and a fun one up to here. Dixon gives it out to Cole on the outside. Cole trying to push in. They go back to Dixon. Dixon pushing up, no good. Coming away is Long. Long wasting no time. Looking for Lyles, but instead is called for a double dribble. So it'll be Bellevue basketball, and Hopkins will do the honors from their own base. Pardon, not their baseline. They're moving her now to the sideline. They go Akoto on the outside. Hopkins. Outside attempt again. Hopkins for three. No good. So Long will get a couple of shots on Sierra Cole's first personal foul. Again, Mount Hood charging right now with a 9-4 lead, as Long will miss the first free throw. So one left for Long to shoot. Ball is up, and in it goes. So now an even 6-point lead for the Saints. And Dixon slowly moving up court. They go across to Hopkins, and that one nearly goes into the media table, taking out Marco Acertia. Hope you're doing all right down there, Marco. Now Mount Hood moving it once more, courtesy of Madison Allen. Moving here comes Pitchard on the outside. Dixon coming in, and one. So Dixon, an opportunity for the three-point play. And there's the first foul for Mount Hood. And the first free throw opportunity for Bellevue. And it goes. So a one-possession game now here early as we have 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Allen, and intercepted by Hopkins. Hopkins charging down the court. They go to Dixon on the outside, off her fingertips. Pushing again, they go to Akoto. Outside Hopkins. And now Hopkins pushing up it goes, and down it goes into the hands of the opposition. No points there, and here goes Allen outside Lyles for three. No good. Hopkins comes away with it. So an exciting basketball here in quarter number one. As Hopkins taking her sweet time moving across half court, now comes to the near sideline. They go out to Sierra Cole. Cole pushing in, will take a couple steps back. And Lyles intercepts it. Lyles gives over to her teammate there, Pitchard. And Madison Allen pushing up. They go back out. And pushing up, and no good from Courtney Jackson. And there's a foul. That'll give Rachel Watson the opportunity to add on. That's the second personal foul on Hopkins. The team's fourth here in quarter number one. So Watson will go to the line. 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. And Watson set. Ball is up. And no good. Bulldogs trying to respond. They go to Dixon. Dixon pushing up. And that foul is going to be on Elliott. Sierra Cole all set to throw in. Cole assessing the situation, moving up, goes outside. And another foul. That foul on Anna Klein, her first. And Cole to throw in, finds Akoto. Pushing up, they go backwards to Sierra Cole. Shot is up and good. It'll be a two-pointer. So a long mid-range two. And now Madison Allen moving her way through. They go on the outside, pushing up for two, and no good that time from Jessica Parker. Now pushing is Jackson, and she's going to be called for traveling. So a timeout will be taken by Bellevue, so we'll step away. 1:48 left and a 12-9 score.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us.
and I was going to make a difference right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
And ready to resume play now. A one-possession game, Mount Hood leading 12-9. They'll go outside Dixon. Dixon pushing up and is fouled hard. So Dixon will get a couple of shots. And that foul is going to be on Anna Klein, her second personal, fourth team foul. And Dixon will get 2 shots. And Bellevue trailing by 3 points. First shot is up and good. And Rachel Watson will return, taking the place of Anna Klein. And here comes the second shot from Dixon. It is good as well. So lead cut to 1 for the Saints. Allen moving the ball. Assessing the situation, directing traffic. And now they go outside and out of bounds. It'll be Bellevue basketball. Well, Courtney Jackson just could not keep her foot in bounds, went out on the baseline. So Dixon all set to move again. Sierra Cole tries to get to Akoto. Akoto pushing up and good for 2. Bellevue takes their first lead of the day. Madison Allen is going to be called with the foul. That's Allen's first personal, the 5th team foul. The Bellevue basketball coming in from just in front of the scorer's table as time ticks away. We're down to the final 50 seconds of quarter number 1. Dixon with the ball. Pushing up, they go to Sierra Cole and they'll give out to Akoto. Akoto trying to pass it to her sister instead. Will get the opportunity to shoot for 2. And it's Brenda Akoto who will do the shooting. And Brenda and Melinda, identical twins, playing on this Bellevue basketball team. Shot is up and good. Allen with the ball. And now it'll be Dixon to come in from the baseline. And that one just over the head of Brenda. Pushing up now and out of bounds. Some great defense there from Akoto. Nothing Courtney Jackson could do about that. Some great defense. And now Parker trying to push up. Can't make it past the defensive front. And here goes Allen. Shot for 3. No good. Shot that time coming from Cassidy Ellett. And last minute, but no good. And that's going to end quarter number 1. It is a 15-12 lead. Bellevue with the advantage. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 after this.
Y'all ready to play?
Today's game brought to you by the Jet City Roller Girls. The Jet City Roller Derby brings the sport of roller derby to Snohomish County. Tickets for Jet City's 11th season are now available with doubleheader bouts at Edmonds Community College. Featuring a family-friendly environment and a beer garden, find a skater handing out flyers to receive a discount off entry at the next bout. So second quarter commences. It is a 15-12 lead. Bellevue with the advantage. And Long moving on the outside. They give over to Parker. Parker trying to escape some good defense being played by Akoto. Outside to Watson and intercepted by Hopkins. Hopkins moving up near side, now pushing middle. They go outside to Dixon. And Dixon will backtrack a bit, moving toward the middle. Akoto. And nearly stolen away. Sierra Cole for two. Not able to get there. Shot clock at 2. 3 is no good. Cole with the rebound. No, pardon, that's Hopkins with the rebound. Now they give it off to Cole. Cole over to Dixon. Shot clock at 20. Sierra Cole was in the middle to Akoto, and good rebound there by Collins. Collins looking for a teammate, finds Long. Long pushing quick, puts it up, and no good. Watson not able to keep it in. Her foot did touch the ground out of bounds, so Dixon will throw the ball in for Bellevue. Again, we got plenty more NWAC women's basketball today. Games until late tonight. The final game slated to start tonight at 10 p.m. And how about the defense from Rachel Watson? So it'll be Bellevue basketball. Hopkins to throw it in from the Mount Hood baseline. And silence falls over the court here. And here we go. Nothing like a good dramatic pause as the shot is up, but no good. Collins over to Long. Long across half court. Pushing up. Backtracks, finds Lyles. Lyles pushing and stolen away by Akoto. And nobody's there to stop Hopkins. Easy layup for two. And a timeout will be called by Mount Hood. So we step away. 17-12 is the score.
I am strong. I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Use Everett Community College every year. Think about it. The answer? Look around. They get to use this gym. Register now for spring classes at everettcc.edu. I tell you, they are not underselling it all. This place is great. A fantastic venue year after year for NWAC basketball, both men's and women's. As we've got a good one going, a close game, which is a breath of fresh air after 3 rather lopsided games to get things going. Again, if you missed them, Centralia fell to Columbia Basin by a hefty margin. And then Umpqua took out Peninsula again by a big margin. Then LCC obliterated their opponent in the last game. They, of course, played North Idaho. And the winner of this game will face LCC tomorrow at 4. So away we go. It'll be Collins to throw the ball in as 7 minutes and 55 seconds remain in the first half. Long evaluating the situation, tries to go to Collins. Instead, they'll find Parker. Lyles pushing up a bit. They try Parker again. Parker pushing up from the corner. They go inside, and Watson for 2. 17-14 the score, a one-possession game. Hopkins gives over to Dixon. Dixon pushing past Lyles. Hopkins trying to dance her way around Parker. And Akoto. It's going to be a foul on Long. And it'll be Bellevue basketball from the baseline. They go over to Akoto. Hopkins for 3. No good. And now Long wasting no time, charging down, being faced down now by Dixon. Over to Parker and off her fingertips, out of bounds. Bellevue basketball. It'll be Hopkins to do the work. She'll throw in from the Bellevue baseline. Give over to Dixon. Dixon moving up the near sideline. Back to Hopkins. They give over to Akoto. Akoto mishandles for a minute. And pushing up, and good for 2. This time, you can credit it to Sydney Schultz. She comes away with a couple of points. And now Parker gives over to Long on the outside. And Collins pushing the paint. Up it goes, and no longer. And there's a foul. So the foul is going to be on Melinda Akoto. And Rachel Watson will get the opportunity to shoot 2. First shot from Watson is good, no problems. So Courtney Jackson will check back into the game. As Watson's got one more shot. Up it goes, and no points. Great rebound by Jackson, and stolen away by Hopkins. Hopkins moves past Lyles. Hopkins making her way down the line, ends up at the top of the key. Now moves her way to the outside. Hopkins gives back across to Schultz. And Schultz will backtrack a bit now, being contested by Long, and Long can't keep it in. So it'll be Bellevue basketball from the sideline. Again, some intense basketball here in the first half. Can't wait to see what we're going to see in the second. Hopkins pushing up for 2. You got it. So 2 points for Hopkins makes it a 21-15 lead for Bellevue. Long trying to make her way through. Up it goes, and in it goes. Long able to respond quickly, and now Dixon moving the ball on the near sideline. Being contested by Lyles. Oh boy. And stolen away. Here's a big opportunity. Up it goes and in. Courtesy of Courtney Jackson. 21-19. From the outside, no good. Long 3 attempt from Schultz. And now Long. They go outside to Watson. Watson being contested by Akoto. They go to Lyles, and Lyles mishandles it for a minute. Now pushing up. Tries for 2, and a foul. So Lyles will get 2 shots. That foul is going to be on Lambert. So Lyles will get 2 shots. Sinking both of these free point opportunities would tie us at 21. First one is up and no good. So 21-19 the score. Still a one possession game. It's been a fantastic game so far. And Lyle's all set for the second shot, and it's good. So now a 1 point contest. Hopkins moves across half court. They go to Dixon. Dixon able to go up top for it. Sierra Cole on the outside. Dixon once again. And there's a foul. So a foul on Lyles, and Hopkins will throw the ball in for Bellevue from just to the left of the scorer's table. They go to Dixon, backtracking a bit. Good screen set up that time from Lambert. Hopkins feigns three, moves in. They go outside Sierra Cole. And Dixon pushing up, but no good. And that one will go out of bounds. It looks like off the hand of Hopkins. And it looks like there was some contact over there. Both Hopkins and Jackson are down. Hopkins still down, however. Helped up by her teammates. And she looks okay. She's got a little bit of a limp to her there. And it looks like she's going to elect to stay in there. Everything seems okay. And now we have the officials' blessing and the ball in play. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Hopkins with the ball. Moving up over to Cole. Cole over to Akoto. Akoto to Dixon. Dixon pushing up, does a quick spin. Hopkins, and traveling is going to be called on Dixon, and Dixon can't believe it. So after the traveling call, it's Long with the ball. Moves past Lyles and stolen away. Sierra Cole making her way up quickly. Gives over to Akoto. Akoto pushing up. And Hopkins, no! Stolen and jump ball. And it's going to go to Bellevue. So Hopkins will take the jump ball from the Mount Hood baseline. And Madison Allen will check back in. Sierra Cole will be doing the honors of throwing the ball in from the Saints baseline. And traveling. Traveling called. And it'll be Mount Hood basketball from just in front of their own bench. Allen on the outside. Pushing up and losing control. It's going to stick with Mount Hood. A little bit of an issue that time from Pitchard keeping control. And Lyles will throw in. They go outside to Jackson. Jackson over to Allen. Allen pushing up. Shot clock at 5. Long contested 3, no good. Watson comes away with it, pushes up, no good on the 2. And it's going to stick with Mount Hood, it seems. No, correction. It's going to be with Bellevue. They'll go from their baseline. So Sierra Cole to bring the ball in. Dixon. As clock goes down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Sierra Cole on the outside. Mid-range 2, no good. And handled by Pitchard, and now a jump ball. and it's going to stay with the Saints. Again, great game so far, 21-20. Bellevue with a small advantage. .235 remaining in the first half. And Pichard puts it on in to, and now Lyles. Pushing up, they give back to Pichard. Pichard up for two, no good. Allen comes away with the rebound. Up it goes again and no good. Watson finally able to finish it off. 22-21, Mount Hood reclaims the lead. Outside to Hopkins. Hopkins to Cole. Akoto up, no good. Pushing now is Courtney Jackson. She'll give over to Allen. Allen on the outside to Watson. Watson doing battle with Akoto. Lyles wide open. Contested three. No good. Dixon makes her way past Lyles. Meanders up. Cole in for two. A minute and a half remaining. Some electric basketball here as the lead has been traded over the past couple of minutes multiple times. Jackson trying to push up outside. Allen for three, no good. And here comes Dixon. Dixon up the far side. Cole tries to meander her way around Allen. Allen on the outside. Lambert with the three. Splashdown. 26-22 the score, a 4-point lead for the Bellevue Bulldogs, and Allen saunters her way across half court. Taking a look on the outside, they go to Pichard. Pichard on the outside to Jackson. Jackson observing the territory. In she goes with Allen. Allen pushing up and is fouled. 38.5 seconds remaining if you're keeping track at home. And it's going to be a couple of shots for Allen. Allen today been a little firecracker back there for the Saints. And now we'll see what she does from the line. On the way it goes, she drains the first. And all set up for shot number two now. Again, 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Shot is up. And good, so 2 for 2 from the line today for Allen. And now it's Hopkins. Hopkins on the outside to Dixon. Dixon making her way up the near side. Now pushing up. We'll take a couple steps back and go back to Hopkins. Clock ticking down, 25 seconds, 17 on the shot clock. Hopkins outside. Sierra Cole contested three. Splashdown. 29-24 as the clock ticks down to 6 seconds. Up it goes from long, and Watson can't finish it off. Dixon with it. 2-1, the last minute shot, and no good. So after the first half has been complete, it is a 29-24 Bellevue lead, and we've still got another electric half of basketball coming your way right after this on STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
And a big welcome back to Everett Community College. And I'm talking with a couple of players from the home team. Tyra and Uji, how are you guys doing?
Good.
All right, awesome. So you guys are seeing some electric basketball down there. A very aggressive game. Not a lot of range happening down there. So is that a similar play style to what we can expect from you guys this tournament?
I think you see a big range with us. We like to shoot the ball, but we also like to get it inside. Yeah. So I think we're very versatile that way.
Got a lot of threats to throw at these teams. So.
And you guys have a very competitive game coming up. Now, you guys have any comments on your opponents? You seen them before, or what do you expect?
Nah, we haven't.
Yeah.
But we've watched tape. We've broken down their game a lot, and we know what to expect. So, and the last couple of practices have been good. Defensively, competitiveness, everything's up. And I think we're mentally ready for this challenge.
All right, awesome. So what's going to be the big keys for you guys to keep in mind going into this contest?
I think for us, just playing our style of basketball. We like to be quick and push the ball up, and sometimes we let teams control us. And that's when we don't do too well. We just got to stay up of our tempo.
And I think just coming out from the get-go, like going hard instead of waiting till we're down or waiting till second half, just doing it in the first half and getting teams our best.
All right, well, it's a pleasure to have you guys up here in the booth. We'll look forward to seeing Everett play in just a little bit, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more interviews after this.
Medical specialists in the Guard are skilled in CPR, field triage, and emergency life support. Medics stabilize and evac the wounded during combat, come to the aid of civilians in a disaster, and provide day-to-day outpatient care. Medical specialists are saving lives on and off the battlefield.
And back at Everett Community College, I'm here with a couple of players who are going to be contesting the home team coming up here, and their coach, Jim. So you guys have been seeing a lot of basketball today, seen a lot of lopsided games so far. So based on your experiences, what can we expect to see from the Clackamas team?
Well, I would expect it to be a high-scoring, up-and-down game between these two teams. Both offenses pretty good. Both teams press a little bit, so I think it's kind of up-tempo, and hopefully we can make some shots. I think that's been the issue this morning. There's not a lot of shots going down, so if both teams score well, it should be a pretty good contest.
All right, and you got a couple players here, Nicole and Casey. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good.
All right, awesome. So again, you guys been watching a lot of games today. You guys excited to get out on the court yourselves?
Yeah, super excited.
All right, awesome. So you guys expecting anything specific to come out of your performance later against Everett?
I just hope we play well and keep the tempo up and just play well as a team.
All right, awesome. And what are going to be the big keys you guys have to keep in mind, Casey?
I think it's important that we just play our game and don't let the other team control how we play.
All right, awesome. Wise words, wise words. And it's great to have you guys up here. Look forward to seeing you guys against the home team in just a little bit, so stick around. We got more women's basketball for you from Everett Community College. Don't go anywhere.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight. You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye? That when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya!
Right at it, right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn and Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
Matchup, a 29-24 game, a close one at that. As Akono's blocked up front. What a way to begin. Outside it's Hopkins. Hopkins trying to move her way in, finds Akono. And Hopkins, long 3, splashdown! So Hopkins off to a great start here, makes it a 32-24 score so far. Long finds Lyles on the outside. Lyles pushing up and is fouled. Again, for those who missed the first half, it was a very close back and forth lead shifting game. And now a little bit of distance as there's an 8-point lead for the Bellevue Bulldogs. Lyles shot in there. And Lyles set to shoot one more. And flirting with the rim, but not going in. So Hopkins with the ball now, moves across half court, directing traffic. Screen set up by Akoto. They go to Akoto on the outside. Long range two, no good. And it'll go out of bounds off the hand of Akoto. It looked like it may have gone out of bounds off the hand of Collins, in which it would have been Bellevue basketball, but referee's right on top of it. Long across half court. Moving on the outside, they give over to Parker, and they're going to call Parker for traveling. So Parker got the shot off, but called for traveling right before, which means Hopkins will throw the ball in from just in front of the Mount Hood bench. They go outside to Sierra Cole. Cole on the outside, Dixon. Dixon to Cole. Cole over to Hopkins. Hopkins pushing up. They go out to Akoto. Hopkins from right underneath the net. No good. Lyles comes away with it. Lyles, some fancy handling skills there. Up it goes from Watson. No good. Jackson comes away with it. And here goes Long. Collins on the outside. Feigns three. Moves in. Up she goes, and in it goes. And traveling is going to be called. So Collins will throw in from just in front of the media table. Collins looking for an open teammate. Finds one. The outside, it's Parker. Long. Lyles. Step back three, and no good. Just off the rim. And away goes Sierra Cole. And two shots on the foul. And it's going to be Akoto going to the line to shoot. This will be Brenda. Has the first team foul of this quarter. Akoto to shoot two. First one is good. No doubter. And Courtney Jackson will check back in. She'll replace Parker. Second shot from Akoto is good as well, no doubter. Collins in to Long. Long across half court. And Collins trying to figure out which direction to go. Lyles takes the ball away. They try to go up to Watson, but waiting for it is Akoto. Akoto gives it over to Sierra Cole. Cole making her way quick outside. Stolen away by Lyles. And nearly taken away a second time. A 2-on-1 opportunity. Going up and no good, and off the hands of Watson. No. The ball will stay with the Mount Hood Saints. So Lyles will throw in from the Bellevue baseline. A 34-27 score. Bellevue with the advantage. Long making her way up. Goes over to Watson and out of bounds. It'll be Bellevue basketball. Officials saying that Long was the last one to have contact with it. And Sierra Cole on the outside finds Dixon. Dixon finds Cole again on the outside, and she's going to have to backtrack a bit to remain in control. Pushing up, Akoto, no good. 6.5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. Long pushing up, no good. Akoto on the rebound. And Lyles nearly with the steal. Here goes Long, over to Lyles for 2, no good. Dixon making her way back towards the outside. And a foul on Lyles. So it'll be a throw-in from the side. It'll be Sierra Cole, just to the right of the official scorers table. Contested. Finds Dixon. Good screen set up. Akoto pushing up. They go to Dixon again. Find Cole. Akoto for 2. No good. And out of bounds off the hand of Akoto.
Number 14, Jessica Parker.
And Jessica Parker will check back in. Allen moving the ball up. Over to Jackson. Jackson up for 2. Sierra Cole with an awkward pass to Akoto. Dixon for 3. Splashdown! Five minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Allen looking for opportunity, goes on the outside, and a block is going to be called. And Parker is going to do the honors from the Bellevue baseline. And nearly over the head of Collins, just able to save it off of her fingertips. They go to Allen. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pushing up outside, they go to Collins. Collins moving in for 2. They go out to Allen. Allen past Dixon. Up it goes, and there it is. Four minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Outside 3 from Hopkins, no good. And now Sierra Cole. Hopkins again. Splashdown! So Allen, quick on the recovery. Moves the ball back in to Bellevue territory. Jackson gives off to Parker. Parker over to Allen. Allen with the shot, no good. Akoto on the rebound. And off the hand of Sierra Cole. And a timeout will be taken. So away we step. A good one going in Everett. 40-31 is your score.
I'm Danny Horton, and I'm an STCU member. The windstorm of 2015, who doesn't remember that? Had no power, were the heaters, the horse trough was a 600-pound block of ice. STCU stepped up. I went straight down. I got the loan I needed. If it hadn't been for STCU and the ability to provide everything I needed, where would I have been? I'm Danny Horton, and STCU is here for good.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
4:16 remaining in the third quarter as things continue to be electric here in game number 4 of the 2018 NWAC Women's Basketball Championships. Again, everybody, Wes Tucker here keeping you company. And it's a 40-31 score at the moment. Bellevue with the advantage. And we're just about ready to resume play as the ball comes in from Long, and she'll get it right back. Moving along the outside. Finds her teammate out there, and will go on the outside once more. Pushing up and having to back off. Shot from Parker for three, no good. And there's a foul. That foul is on Jessica Parker. And in the ball goes. It'll be Dixon with it. Hopkins over to Akoto. And there's another foul on Parker. So coming in now, it's going to be Sydney Schultz, and she'll throw the ball in from in front of the Bellevue bench. Hopkins in a heavy contest. Cole pushing up, backtracks, and jump ball. And it's going to be in possession of Mount Hood. Pichard will do the honors from their baseline. Gives over to Long. Long trying to find a way around Hopkins. Goes on the outside. Pushing up is Jackson. Up it goes. And it falls without going to the basket. So it'll be two shots for Jackson. And that foul on Hopkins is her fourth personal. So we've got a player in some foul trouble here in the third quarter. 3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. So a couple of shots here for Jackson. And Dixon's going to check in. Hopkins going to get some time on the bench. Jackson with the throw, it's good. So Dixon making her way up the near sideline. Over to Sierra Cole. Cole over to Akoto. Outside to Schultz. Schultz outside to Cole. Cole goes into Akoto. Akoto over to Cole once more. And stolen away by Long. Long all alone. Breakaway point. Sierra Cole with the ball. Moving her way up. Akoto for two. Not even close. And down it goes out of bounds. Bouchard puts the ball in. Mackenzie Long moves it across half court. Long on the outside. Jackson pushing up and in for two. 40-37, we're back to a one-possession game. Dixon on the outside to Cole. Cole being double-teamed. And they go across to Schultz. Schultz pushing up, but no points come out of it. There is a foul on the play. So Sydney Schultz will shoot a couple. Again, it was a 3-possession lead when we opened up play here in the third quarter, and now it's down to 1. And back to 2 now. And Watson's going to check back in for Mount Hood. Schultz's shot is good. 5-point lead for Bellevue. 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Long on the outside. Here goes Jackson in for 2 more. The Saints seem to have caught their second wind here in quarter number 3. Here's a shot for 2, no good. And a rebound in the hands of Akoto. Dixon, observing the situation, gives over to Sierra Cole. Dixon again from the corner. Here comes Schultz. And stolen away by Long. 1-on-1 and out of bounds the ball goes. No foul whistle. It'll just be out of bounds. Bellevue basketball. So Cole to put the ball in play. Dixon. They go across back to Cole. And timeout Bellevue. So we step away, 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in a 1-possession game. We'll be right back. Excuse me.
Yo, ready to play?
Not backtrack.
Fans, be sure to check out the NWAC on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. So a hot 1-possession game between the Bellevue Bulldogs and the Mount Hood Saints. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in quarter number 3, as this one has been a nail-biter. About ready to get going. It's Bellevue basketball. They'll throw in from the baseline right in front of their bench. Sierra Cole to throw in. Go to Schultz and right back to Dixon. Dixon heading towards the near corner. They go to Akoto. Pushing up. No good. Akoto with the opportunity to shoot now. That foul on Watson, that's her second personal. And the first shot is good. 52 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. And winner of this game will face the Lower Columbia College Red Devils tomorrow at 4 p.m. Second shot is good. Long with the basketball. Assessing the situation, Dixon in front of her. Pushing up and not quite enough. And Dixon trying to meander her way up. Sierra Cole clocked down to 25 seconds. Akoto, no good. Pitchard came away with it. Courtney Jackson will give it right back to Long. They go outside to Jackson. Jackson pushing in off Schultz, and no good. A quick mid-range two, and that one's good from Petra Flemmer, and that one beat the buzzer. So we have played 3 quarters. It's still a 1-possession game. We'll be right back after this.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
See ya!
Right at it, right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
It's the 4th quarter, so you know what time it is. It's time for EVCC Trivia. Where can you live just steps from Everett Community College classes and have 1 payment for rent, utilities, and furniture? Answer: EVCC Student Housing. Check out our student apartments at everettcc.edu/housing. everettcc.edu/housing. So back we go to the action, a 44-41 game, a very defensive game being played so far. As we enter the final quarter of play, Akoto opens up the scoring with a quick little left hook that gets up into the basket. Long moseys her way over the 3-point line, and down goes Jackson. That foul is going to be on Akoto. And Parker will throw the ball in from the Bellevue baseline. They go over to Jackson. Jackson back to Long. Pichard, and now Jackson again. Long pushing up, and no good. Dixon outside. Akoto tries for 2, and that one's good. 48-41, a 7-point difference now. Long trying to make her way up. Pichard with it. And gets it on the outside. Long pushing up. Outside Jackson. Feigns 3. Moves in for 2. No good. Dixon with it. Moving up in the middle. Pushing outside now. Akoto. And now Dixon. Mid-range 2 from Sydney Schultz, no good. Parker on the rebound. Gives off to Long. Outside, pushing is Jackson, and that one is out of bounds off the foot of Akoto. And Ashley Collins will return to the game. And Parker will throw the ball in from the Bellevue baseline. Long with the ball. Gives over to Parker. Parker pushing up, and a foul. This foul is going to be on Dixon, so 2 shots for Parker. Oh, pardon, it's on Sydney Schultz. Foul on Schultz, not Dixon. Nonetheless, 2 free shots for Parker. First shot up and good. Sinking this shot here would make it a 5-point game. Again, still plenty of time left. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the contest. And that one's taken away by Akoto. Watson went down for a minute, but is now back on her feet. Akoto pushing up. They have to go back to Dixon, outside to Cole. Akoto pushing up, no good. Rebound by Watson. Akoto down on the court and slow to get up. Meanwhile, Long pushing up, and it'll be Bellevue basketball off the hand of Jackson. Lambert checks back in. He's going to take the place of Akoto, who is a little slow to leave the court after falling rather hard last time the ball was over in their territory. Sierra Cole with the ball. Finds Melissa. And now Sierra Cole once again. And nearly stolen away from Long. They'll end up remaining in the hands of Bellevue with 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. So Hopkins will check back in for Bellevue. Moving with the ball. She does have 4 fouls to her name thus far. They go outside to Akoto. Akoto with some fancy handling skills. And a shot clock violation. 6 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. A 2-possession game. 6 points separating the two teams. And they try to go to the outside, and it's saved for some reason when it would have been out of bounds. And Bellevue basketball, but it's saved by Sydney Schultz, pushing up his Long, capitalizing on the opportunity. Outside Hopkins. And it looked like Dixon may have gotten away with traveling there. But hear multiple people calling for it from the Mount Hood bench. And here comes Schultz. No good. Akoto on the rebound and puts it away for 2. (50-44) the score. Just under 6 minutes to play here in quarter number 4. Jackson with it outside. Collins for 3. Off the rim, no good. Hopkins with the rebound. Outside, here comes Hopkins. No good, has to be saved. Dixon. Here's Schultz for 3. No good. And Collins with the basketball. Here comes Long. Long to Watson for 2. Dixon on the outside. And a wide open 3 for Lambert, but no good. And a foul. And a timeout's going to be called after the foul on Dixon. So we step away. 4 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in this 2-possession game. We'll be right back after this. Today's game brought to you by STCU. STCU congratulates the athletes, coaches, and fans enjoying today's matches. As a financial cooperative founded by teachers, we salute your efforts on the court and in the classroom. Students, workers, and residents of Washington are invited to join our not-for-profit credit union. So as we're about ready to get things back rolling, we're about 4 minutes and 52 seconds away from crowning a winner here, seeing who will take on LCC tomorrow at 4 p.m. With it first, they give off to Courtney Jackson. Jackson moving her way up, and 2 is up and in. 50-48 is now to a one-possession ball game. Here comes Hopkins, and a foul. Foul appeared to be on Watson that time. And it's going to be 2 shots for Hopkins. Hopkins at the line. First shot is no good. Ready for shot number 2. Up it goes and in. So still a one-possession ball game. Long moves across half court. Outside to Jackson. Jackson pushing up and good for 2. Outside Hopkins. Hopkins over to Dixon. Dixon not able to handle it at first, but recovers. And a foul. So a couple of shots now for Akota. So Akota to shoot 2. First one's in, no problem. Sierra Cole check back in for Hopkins. And 1 shot remaining for Akota. Shot is up and in. So still a 3-point game. And 4 minutes remaining. Allen gives off to Jackson. Jackson on the outside to Parker. Parker pushing up and good for 2. Outside they go. Parker heavily contesting Cole. Cole on the outside. Finds Akota. Up and in. 3:20 remaining. Collins with the basketball. Assessing the situation. They go up to Watson, and Watson is fouled. So Watson with the opportunity to shoot. So Rachel Watson with the opportunity for 2. Sets up at the line. First shot. Does not make it. And here comes shot number 2. And off the rim, no points. 3 minutes remaining. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Cole over to Akota. Up it goes and in. What a layup. Pushing up is Allen, and that's good for 2. Over it goes and caught by Sierra Cole. Away they go again. Trying to find someone. They find Dixon open. Akota pushing up and tipped away and saved by Dixon. Shot clock at 4. Shot from Makoto, and that's good. Allen moving the basketball, 2 minutes remaining. Down by 5. Jackson pushing up, no foul on the play, and there it is. It'll be Bellevue basketball. A minute 52 remaining. 5 points separating these two teams. What a matchup this has been in the Sweet 16. Outside, charging. Dixon, outside again, Sierra Cole. Cole pushing up and nearly taken away by Jackson. And what a steal! Fantastic work by Watson, pushing up his long. Here comes Parker, up and one! Jackson the opportunity for a three-point play. So Hopkins checks back into the game, replace Ellison. So Jackson the opportunity to complete the three-point play. Up, and it's in! A 2-point contest. A minute and 20 seconds remaining. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. They go over to Okoto. Up to Hopkins. And a great block by Watson. How about that? Hopkins with the throw in and stolen away. Long making her way up to the net. And out of bounds, it'll be Mount Hood basketball. Just under 60 seconds remaining. They go outside, they find Jackson. Jackson pushing up and now backwards. And timeout called by Mount Hood. So things continue to heat up. We'll be right back after this with the epic conclusion. And we're ready to get things back and rolling again. 53 seconds remaining. A one possession ball game. 2 points separate these two teams. Mount Hood with the ball. Long over into Watson. They'll give it right back. Watson pushing her way up. They go outside and they're going to call her for traveling. My goodness, 42 seconds remaining. And now a timeout taken by Bellevue. So away we step once again. We'll be right back after this. But before we go, we'd like to remind you that today's game is brought to you by Pierce College. Celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized, Pierce College is here to guide you to student success. With more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College, there's a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to help you on your path. and your pathway's clear at Pierce College.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
And we're ready to conclude things here in the fourth quarter. A one-possession ball game, 59-57. 42.1 seconds remaining. This is what you live for, folks. Hopkins to throw it in for Bellevue. Finds Makoto open. Aggressive playing from long. Trying to get to Hopkins. Shot clock at 22. A handoff to Dixon. Dixon right back to Hopkins. Hopkins pushing up and stolen away. And now it's on the ground to Koto. And a timeout taken by Bellevue while they had possession. So we step away again. But don't go anywhere. Things continue to get hot here in quarter number 4.
I'll double check for the next time. It depends on which. Clark.
Today's game brought to you by Clark College. Clark College is currently enrolling for spring quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. So things are continuing to heat up. They get it into Akoto outside to Cole. Dixon now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Hopkins pushing up outside. Cole again. Shot clock at 2. Last minute shot. No good. And it's still held on to by Bellevue. Clock down, and there's a foul. So it looked for a second as if it could be pulled off. It'll be a throw-in for Bellevue. Hopkins with the opportunity from the sideline. They give it to Dixon, and Dixon's fouled. So 3 seconds remaining. So Dixon will shoot 2 as there are 3 seconds remaining in this contest. And Parker's checking out. As now we wait. And Lyles will check in. So it looks like an official timeout, and it looks like a short one at that. 3 seconds from the final buzzer. Dixon to shoot 2. Shot is up and good. Mount Hood needing to be quick for the rebound here. Shot is up and good. And timeout by the Saints. So away we step again. But before we do, we'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by STCU. STCU salutes the community colleges of Washington for helping students achieve their educational and career goals for more than 50 years. When it comes to your financial goals, join the not-for-profit financial cooperative that serves members throughout Washington. So 3.1 seconds remaining in this contest in a 2-possession game. The Mount Hood Saints need to get something going awfully fast if they have any hope of continuing in this tournament. So just waiting on Bellevue to take the court. Again, it's going to have to be quick. We'll see if they can pull it off. Ball is in the hands of Jackson. Trying to break through. They find one. The shot for 3. No good. And that's going to do it. So a gripping nail biter till the very end, but Bellevue comes away victorious with a final score of 61-57. We'll have another game for you in 20 minutes. Do not miss it. It's going to be another great one between the host school, Everett, and Clackamas.